Well, a very good evening, Rotorua. Ahead in your bulletin tonight, police have busted a methamphetamine manufacturing operation in Nongataha. Local election voting papers are in Rotorua letterboxes, should be completed by the end of the week. And in sport, nominations still open for the 2010 Bay of Plenty Sports Awards. Those stories and more just ahead tonight. Thanks for joining us. Well, police have busted a methamphetamine manufacturing operation in Nongataha. A number of firearms were also recovered in the bust. Detective Sergeant Ryan Yardley says a detailed scene examination has been underway since Monday and is expected to take several days to complete. A 32-year-old Rotorua man is currently being spoken to by police, with charges likely to be laid. Unison Networks, the Powerlines people, is warning copper thieves stealing earth wires from its electricity network that they could electrocute themselves or hurt innocent people. Unison Custom Relations Manager Danny Goff says Unison is working with police and needs the public's help to try and stop thieves before someone gets seriously hurt or even dies. Distribution of more than 45,000 local election voting papers to letterboxes of registered Rotorua voters should be completed by the end of the week. Rotorua District Council Chief Executive Peter Gurin says all voters should take their voting obligation seriously and use the opportunity to vote for people they want to represent them on the District Council, Regional Council and District Health Board over the next 3 years. Charles Royal, well-known chef and author, will give a 1-hour presentation each day at the Rotorua Home and Garden Show at the end of October. The guest appearance will follow the release of his new book, Cooking with Charles Royal, and is a wonderful opportunity for a face-to-face meeting. Organisers of the show, Jade Promotions Limited, are delighted to have Charles as a star attraction and welcome all of the Rotorua community to come and share in this exciting experience, as well as enjoy a wide variety of home and garden exhibits at this annual event. And to keep Rotorua Beautiful's annual Second-Hand Sunday takes place next month. The event involves residents placing unwanted items at the front of their properties on Second-Hand Sunday, so bargain hunters can check them out and take away anything they may find useful. Coordinator Christine Findon says it is an ideal opportunity for local communities to spring clean their homes, garages and backyards without the hassle of taking it to the landfill or exchanging money. And on to sports news. Tonight, just 2.5 weeks remain before nominations close for the 2010 Bay of Plenty Sports Awards. The annual awards celebrate the people, clubs and teams that give the Bay its sporting identity, with the judging panel describing it as a humbling experience to read through the achievements of our local sporting leaders and future champions. The awards ceremony will be held at the Rotorua Energy Events Centre on November the 19th. And taking a look at our weather, Rotorua surrounding areas tonight, those strong gusty southwesterly winds will continue down to a low of 6 degrees. Tomorrow, Thursday, we've got some fine spells about, though showers will continue, and amongst those, gusty westerlies, a high 13, a low of 5. And longer range through to Friday, end of the week, long fine spells, few showers about again, westerly winds with a high 13 and a low of 9. And if you're boating, of course, we're heading towards the beginning of the new fishing season too on Friday. But for tomorrow, southwest winds 25 knots, easing to 15 towards evening. Waves 1 metre, they again will ease by ½ metre by evening. And fair visibility and a few showers around as well. If you did miss any of tonight's bulletin, don't forget you can see it again, or in fact to catch up what is happening across the rest of the week ahead by logging on to our website, tvrotorua.co.nz. Well, stay with us, Rotorua. After the break, Judy, Herbert and Gisela are going to join me in the studio to talk a little bit about neighbours in our community, finding out about the National Council of Women of New Zealand. And Megan from Sport Bay of Plenty is going to talk more, tell us more about the upcoming Bay of Plenty Sports Awards. So stay with us. We continue with City News right after this break.